Stampers, and welcome to Laura's Stamp Pad. Have you seen the new Carols of Christmas bundle? Because it is super, super fabulous. Stampin' Up! Pre-released that, so you can actually get it this month, August, and the holiday mini catalog, when the rest of the holiday stuff comes out, isn't until September. So this is like a sneak peek, and it is super, super amazing. So here is the Carols of Christmas stamp set. It has those two giant gorgeous greetings, as well as all these little detailed pieces that you can use to build around your greeting to really create a gorgeous holiday card. Then there's the coordinating card front builder framelits. That's these here. So a lot of these images do a nice little border around your card, or the poinsettias on the corners, of course this little night sky, the trees, and then all these images coordinate with the stamp set. Of course you can bundle and save 10% whenever you purchase that, so that's an even better fabulous deal. So today I just wanted to show you how I did this card using that Peace on Earth greeting and then using the die cut evergreen trees. And if you notice, the evergreen trees actually have some snow on them. How cool is that? So I wanted to show you how I did that with embossing paste. So let's just bring in, I'm going to see if I can set that aside here, make sure I can keep my hands in the frame, and I will bring in my silicone mat. When I did it on the card, I actually went ahead and added them to my card and then added the embossing paste, but I thought I would go ahead and I would do it on the silicone mat so that you guys could see it much better, and it would pop a little bit more and I could kind of lift it and show it to you rather than having it secured down onto my card already. So I actually took two of the tools. So these are the palette knives, and these are just two of the palette knives in the pack. I didn't necessarily pick them specifically for this, although I will say this one with the fine point there, or you know that it goes to a point, probably is super helpful. So I would recommend that, but you could probably play with it and see which one feels best for you. I'm still kind of getting a feel for all of my palette knives on which one I love the most, and I just kind of pick one and it works. So I haven't really fallen in love with any specific tool just yet. So I actually am using two because I'm going to scoop some out and close it up, and so I don't want it to dry on me, which is why I'm going to just scoop it out and close it up rather than actually leaving it open. So here we have our embossing paste, and there it is in there. It just kind of looks like shaving cream or butter or something like that. So I'm just going to take some on my palette knife. So there's not much on there, just a little scoop. And then I'm going to close the lid up because I don't want it to dry out or anything. So you definitely want to make sure that you do that because it does dry fairly quickly. So now I'm just going to, I think I'm going to go ahead and leave that there so that I can hold on to my image. So I'm just going to lightly pick up just a little bit and then just randomly touch each of those branches sticking out. And you'll kind of notice some tend to pick it up a little bit better than others, and some it gets kind of globby, but that's the look of it. You kind of want that snowy look all over your branches. And then of course after I did that, I kind of dabbed a little in the middle just so that the tree didn't look like it was only on the branches and not in the middle. So just kind of adding it to each of those, just, you know, a light little touch is enough to sort of collect a little bit of white on it. Let's move over to this one so you can kind of see a little bit more. And again, just going back and picking up a little bit more whenever it doesn't seem to be sticking. You know, it kind of rotates around on your palette knife a little bit, so you have to kind of keep rotating it to get where the embossing paste is. But then, you know, after a while it just kind of seems to not want to stick anymore. And of course, this is going to come out different every time you do it, but that's okay. It's made with love, not perfection. It's all, you know, handmade, so each one will come out just a little different, and that's okay. And so that one I think is done, except I just want to kind of go down the middle a little bit, so I'm just going to kind of tap around. Woo! There we go. So that one is done, and now we're going to come over and we're going to finish this last tree. Most of this bottom part is actually going to be covered up down, you know, low in my design. So I'm not too worried about it, but I thought since I was going ahead and doing it like this, I would show you all of that. Since I feel like I went pretty quick and I have quite a bit left, I'm gonna go ahead and scoop the rest back in there. And then of course you wanna make sure to clean off all of your palette knives rather quickly because like I said, it does dry and then it becomes a little bit more difficult to take care of. So after I did that, since I did it after I already assembled, I just set the card aside and let it dry, which it does dry pretty quickly, so no worries there. But for this, I would probably, for making multiples, do a whole bunch of trees and then assemble them. So I just added a little piece of that Wood Textures Designer Series paper for a little rustic look. And then I did my greeting with the layering squares framelits, which are super fabulous. Added a little bit of gold foil paper there, and then I added a little bit more gold by adding a gold enamel star to the top there. Super, super fabulous. Of course, I'll be posting pictures of these on my blog, laurastamppad.com, so you can check that out there. Don't forget to check out some of the other videos that I have using this fabulous stamp set. I'll leave a link right down here for that. Be sure to subscribe if you're new by clicking over here as I post every Tuesday and Thursday. I'll see you all next time. Happy stamping. Bye-bye.